from Manu Bhakar, the bronze medalist. Let's hear it from her and what she has to say about this historic feat.
I feel really proud and I feel a lot of gratitude कि मैं ये कर पाई और it's just blessings. Thank you so much for all the blessings and love. Thank you. हम कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकते हैं, हमारे हाथ में जो है हम बस बेस्ट करने की कोशिश कर सकते हैं. और before coming here also, me and my partner, we were like, okay, let's try our best and however it goes, we will accept and we will just keep fighting till the last shot.
All right, Shivani, you know, it's so interesting, the manner in which the entire shooting contingent most certainly is elated. So very charged because there are a few other events still to go, and one such event for Manu Bhakar as well. So a lot of expectations from her, but she's made it a point to tell the entire country, look, I'm not going to give in to this sort of a pressure. I'm going to overcome it. She's won a second bronze for the country in a splendid performance by both Manu and Sarabjot.
Absolutely. It was a good joint effort by both of them. Like I was saying earlier, Christine, and you've been tracking, you know, their performance as well. The bronze medal playoff was a little bit up and down from the 8th shot onwards. Just when you thought that the Indian team was fully in control of the entire scenario, they did have a couple of loose shots. The 8th shot from Manu was 8.3s, which was much below expectations from her. And that is when India fell behind. They came back in the next shot, fell behind again, and finally had to take that extra 13th shot to clinch that bronze medal playoff. You know, this is obviously going to be, according to the Indian teams and contingents' expectations, par for the course. They would like to actually improve on the color of the medals as well. We had a little bit of a disappointment yesterday when the rifle events did not yield medals for us. But as you were speaking about Manu has the 25-meter pistol event also to go. You know, there is the 50-meter three-position prone that Sifat Kaur is participating in. She has been in red-hot form recently. There's Aishwarya Pratap. There's many other stars that have risen. And all of them you will see, you know, they've set the stage alight in the junior championships, junior World Cups, and then have risen. And they really do have the experience, the mettle, the big stage exposure as well to do it at the Olympics. It is just about, you know, mentally being able to deliver that, because as much as we may say that you've played in the World Cups, the World Championships, the ISSF events and all that, Olympics is a little bit different. It brings with it a different amount of pressure. But it seems like, you know, for Manu Bhakar, who has one more event to go, and if she can make it 3 out of 3, if she can improve the color of the medal in the last event that she has, it will be absolute icing on the cake. But for her, I think it was a little bit of what was going on aside from what she could control last time around, her relationship with then coach Jaspal Rana, things that were going on behind the scenes, having that malfunction as far as her gun is concerned. So there were a lot of uncontrollables for her last time around. It shouldn't happen because you prepare for this event. It's a once in a 4-year event. You want everything to be near perfect, but it does happen. That's life. And she was 19 years of age at that time. She's grown up. She's obviously matured a lot more as far as this event is concerned. And she's more confident about who she is. When you hear her talk, it's about that confidence. In fact,